Hi all, this is Lisa Fielding from the Camp Chicago Studios, and welcome to our Facebook Live. I'm happy to be with you guys, and I'm going to be giving you a little tour of our stations here, and I hope that everyone is safe and healthy at home, and I know you guys are feeling a little cooped up these days, and we're here to give you a little tour of what we're doing during these strange times. My name is Lisa Fielding, and I'm an anchor and reporter at Newsradio, WBBM, and I'm going to introduce you to some of the folks that are here. We're called Essential Employees, and we're on the air every day during this pandemic, but we're on the air 24/7 all the time to bring you news and weather and sports and entertainment all the time. So this is the outside of our studios here. As you can see, it says hello when people come to visit. Hello. Okay, so Entercom is a company that's based in Philadelphia, and they own dozens and dozens of radio TV stations around the country, and we're one of them in Chicago, and we're one of their largest clusters. And a cluster means they own more than one radio station. So we have WBBM Newsradio, we have The Score, which is sports talk that runs the Bears, Bulls, and Cubs, and we also have US 99, which is country, and we have Jams 104.3, WXRT 93.1, and we have B96 96.3, which a lot of you kids probably listen to a lot. So I'm going to take you into the newsroom right now and introduce you to some of the folks that make it all happen here. Okay, here we go. I'm turning it around, and I hope you will enjoy this tour. Okay, that's an empty hallway. Okay, so this is WBBM Radio, and we are on 24/7, 365 days a year. And it's kind of crazy to think about how we are never off the air. Never, never, never. We're always on whenever you turn us on. So we're walking into the newsroom here. And given the situation, there's only a few of us here. A lot of people working from home to be safe. And you're looking at one of our top editors, Leon Colvin. Leon, you've been here a long time. You've been here, what, 40 some years? Wow, that's a long time to do anything, right? Let alone the same job. You don't even look 42, Leon. So tell us a little bit about what you do here.
Well, right now we're waiting for the mayor to have her news conference, and so we're waiting for a cue from our link here.
Okay.
But usually I put together a newscast. I go on the air and I talk back and forth with the anchor, BBC, Cisco, and we just coordinate and we put newscasts together and we try to tell people what's happening.
And you're kind of the boss of the Midday, right? And yes. Midday means what? Midday means
is like from 10 to 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And everything that goes on here between there is considered midday.
Okay, and Leon decides all the stories that we run.
Yes.
And he decides which story is the lead. Tell us what the lead means.
The lead is the very first story you have, like say if we're coming out of the hourly newscast, your most important story.
Okay.
And sometimes it's your most interesting story. Rather than, it doesn't always have to be, yield, model, it bleeds. That doesn't fly anymore. Sometimes it can be a very interesting story about human interest or people, helping people. So yeah, I decide what sometimes we come out with first.
Okay. And so during this time, it's been kind of a strange time the last couple weeks, right? Kind of tell us how you've kind of coped with it being an essential employee, but also putting your news hat on and continuing to inform the public throughout this pandemic.
Yeah, it's been kind of odd because all my writers, they're working from home. Other people around are working from home. Every morning I get up and I come in here and I have to, because I have to be the person who's in direct contact with the anchor. So but it's essential in that way for being here.
We're kind of on the front lines in a different kind of way. We're not healthcare workers, but we're messengers of important information that people need to know.
Yes, we are.
All right, and Leon's a good person to know. Thanks, Leon. Okay, another essential employee is Shireen. Shireen, tell us about yourself.
Well, I've been here at BBM for about 6 years now.
Okay.
And right now we're getting ready to record some audio
Okay.
from the mayor's press conference.
Okay, and she's going on momentarily, right?
Yeah.
And that's Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot.
Yes.
And she's been on almost every day informing the Chicagoans about what's going on. I'm coming around to show people what you do,
Yeah. So
keeping my 6 feet distance. Okay, so.
making sure that I'm on the channel that we need.
Okay.
And then once I pull that up, I start recording.
Okay.
And just to get ready, you never know when she's going to start. Sometimes they give us a minute warning or a 2 minute, but sometimes they'll just start. As soon as
Okay.
she gets to the post.
Tell us a little bit about your experience in radio and in media.
Well, in media in general, I started in TV and then I went to radio. And I've been here ever since.
Good.
I got a job right out of college.
Where'd you go to college?
Columbia College.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
I was a TV reporter, producer, filmmaker, did it all. One
Nice.
band.
Yes.
It was fun and interesting. I learned just so much from that. And then moved back to Chicago. I started here and I've been here ever since.
Okay. And for folks at home that do a little editing, it's kind of like GarageBand or some other things at home. What we do here.
Yeah, so we use NewsBoss.
That's our software.
Software that
Yes.
we use to communicate to write stories, to you name it. That's what we use. And then we use NewsBoss Audio Editor.
Okay. And right now we've got a flat line because there's no audio.
Flatline, yeah.
Right. But you'll
So-
see those levels go higher once she starts talking.
Yeah. So then,
Okay. Yes. See now.
so I'll turn it back to you.
Here we go. See now.
So right now,
Uh-oh.
the city government. It's with a heavy heart that I'm here to announce that Chicago has lost one of our own city employees to COVID-19.
Ooh. So,
We provide
yeah, we're capturing everything live right now, and this is obviously can be a sad time when people are getting sick. And Lori Lightfoot's announcing that one of her staff members died of COVID-19. And these are the things we do every day, folks, here, and we capture this. But, there's lots of people recovering as well, and everyone's staying safe, and we're hoping that we can bring a lot of good news, too. Okay, I'll let you get to work, Serene. Thank you so much.
I ask the members of the media to refrain from publishing any personal
Okay.
details that you might receive. or-
Okay, here is Andy Gersher. Hi, Andy. Good. So Andy's our producer of our noon business hour, but he's also a podcast producer, and he does pretty much all of our podcasts and does a lot here. Tell us a little bit about what else you do, Andy. Kind of describe.
My primary job is to put together the WBBM Noon Business Hour, which airs on WBBM from noon to 1 daily. It's a finance, stock, business show that runs from noon to 1, Monday through Friday. Sokoto, who you'll be seeing momentarily in the studio, he's the host. And it's been, let's say, a very exciting time, to say the very least, covering financial markets, coronavirus, obviously the big story going on right now. And
Yeah.
the one thing I will say, though, is we've been talking about this on the New Business Hour since January.
Wow.
So we've really been ahead of the trend as far as this, and we've had a lot of guests who
Yeah.
even 6 weeks ago said this is coming and it's going to hit financial markets in a really, really big way.
And economically, for kids and parents, and maybe some parents who are not only working at home, but maybe out of work, it's really going to have impact, and we'll have lots to talk about throughout this and when this is all over, right?
Oh, I mean, this is a sea change in a lot of ways. This is potentially going to change the way people do business. The impact of the economy. I don't know how old is this class?
I think it's all ages.
Oh, all ages?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to affect the way people work.
Right. Travel.
Travel. I think just to give you an example, you have companies that have sent all their employees home to work. How many of those employees will end up going back to offices? It could change the commercial real estate landscape. It could change the way people commute to work. It will definitely make the way you do your job different than we're doing it now.
And even in classrooms for kids, right? There might be a lot more
Absolutely.
virtual
We're
teaching.
talking to folks right now. I would imagine if we're talking to an Illinois class, Illinois students, you're at home right now. And as Lisa probably mentioned, only essential workers, for the most part, are in offices and doing their job.
Yep.
So
As you can see, a lot of our newsroom is empty.
this place is
Yeah.
usually humming with
Yeah.
activity. We
Yeah.
have, breaking news, writers and reporters, and a lot of them are remote now. I mean, our traffic, our sports people.
Yep.
This is a newsroom that would probably have 12, 15 people on a day where we're
Yep.
breaking news, and it really feels different in a
Yes,
big way.
I know. But you're an essential employee, and we're glad you're here. Thank you, Andy.
Oh, yeah, no
Okay. Okay, so let's move down here. As you can see, not a lot of people here, but we have lots of Clorox wipes, and we're taking care of ourselves here and staying safe as well. Now I'm moving down to one of our reporters' desk. We have some reporters here, but most of them are remote. One of our reporters is Brandon Eisen. Hi, Brandon.
Hi there.
And Brandon, tell me a little bit about your job, what you do here, and kind of what you're working on today.
Well, I go out and I speak with people that are doing good things in the community, positive things a lot of times, because sometimes that's important to cover, especially when there's a lot of not so good things going on. But as stories develop, we keep our ear on all the information that is put out there and make sure that the public is aware of it.
Okay.
And today I'm focusing on the manufacturing contest
Okay.
where the winner of the coolest thing made in Illinois has been announced, and it's the world's largest mechanical truck,
Oh,
and it's made by Caterpillar. It's a 23
Oh, yeah.
foot tall truck. It's got 6 wheels.
okay.
You know, your car has 4 wheels. This one has 6 wheels, and these wheels are 13 feet tall.
Wow.
So I'm not sure how tall you are, but that's probably close to about 10 of you stacked up.
Exactly.
Right.
That sounds like a cool story. We'll look forward to it. Awesome.
On top of that, my job is to make sure that things are relatable and that people can understand. So that truck can carry 400 tons at a time. And what that means is about 686,000 ears of corn.
Wow, that's a good one. And so Brandon's on the front lines as well of all this, trying to get the information. We're the messengers during this time. So he's an essential employee, and he comes in every time he reports here, and he's an important person to our newsroom. Thanks, Brandon. Okay, so we're moving into our managing editor's office. Hi, Julie, man.
Hello, everyone.
Julie, tell us what you do here.
What don't I do?
Yes, that's very true.
As a manager, I basically take care of everything. I take care of scheduling, I take care of assignments, I make sure that everything's right on the air, I make sure that we have fabulous stories like Brandon just told you about that are fun and thought-provoking and make you want to go out and tell your friends. Right now in the middle of this COVID-19 thing, it's a real challenge. We have very few people in the newsroom. Everyone's working remotely. So our technical issues are a little bit more heightened, but for the most part, I just manage the day-to-day assignments and the newsroom and what happens in here, and I drink a lot of coffee.
And like many corporations and businesses, everyone had to really kind of jump into action for something unprecedented. None of us knew what this was or how to deal with it, and you really had to take the lead in helping us stay safe, but also keep us on the air. We are essential employees, and we're on the front lines in a different way. So you guys really had to jump into action in unprecedented territory.
True. It came in waves, and we had to just keep trying to stay ahead of the wave to make sure that we knew what we needed to do to keep ourselves on the air. That was the most important thing. I give a lot of credit to our boss, Ron Gleason, who saw this coming and thought we need to get everybody out of the newsroom. That was the most important thing, as you know, sheltering in place, staying home, being remote, staying 6 feet away from each other is key to stopping the virus from spreading. That goes for Newsradio as well.
But also trying to cover the stories of the day.
And which has become totally different, as you know. We do a lot of Skype, we do a lot of Facebook, everyone's doing things online. People are home, so we're able to get a hold of them more easily. We do a lot of phone calls. Our election was different because nobody had a campaign event.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of juggling, but I think we're doing a good job getting you that news. I think it's flawless. I don't think anyone who's listening would know that some people aren't in the newsroom and some people are.
Very true. You've been a flawless leader, Julie. Thank you. Stay safe. Okay. She's safely in her office away from all of us. Yes, 6 feet. Okay, so I will move into, well, here is our traffic office, okay? So in Chicago, traffic's very important because there's a lot of it, right? Lots of times you might be in your car with your parents and they might be frustrated because they are in back-to-back traffic. Well, this is where our traffic people usually work and report from, but they're obviously all at home with the same kind of computers, and they have microphones just like this at home, but this is where they usually sit. This is our traffic office. That means traffic like cars, on all the roads. Okay, so, all right, let's move to another room. Okay, I'm taking you to the Score Studios right now, and they broadcast the Bulls and the Cubs. But guess what? Our hosts are working at home as well. So this is where they would normally be. Kind of a cool studio, right? So all Danny Parkins, Dan Bernstein, all of them are safe at home, broadcasting at home with some equipment in their basements or in their bedrooms or living rooms. But this is where they normally sit, and hopefully they'll be sitting there again soon. But they are home right now doing their shows from home. So in this room is our wonderful producers, okay? They're still working because we still need to keep things on the air. So we'll talk to them here. Hello. Our trusty producers are here, our essential employees. So tell us your name and tell us what you guys do here.
Herb Lawrence. I'm
Herb.
executive producer of the Lawrence Holmes Show.
Okay.
And
I'm Rick Camp. I'm the associate producer of the Lawrence Holmes Show and the Bernstein Midday.
Okay, so we're kind of in unprecedented times here, right? Very few, you never thought you'd look through the glass and not see people talking, right? So how are you guys doing this through this? Kind of tell us how this is working.
I mean, every host is at home on either a Lucy app that we all use or a Comrex unit. So
And those are all live capabilities, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that they're able to come in, or they're able to do the show from home. They can hear everything that's going on the station, commercials, whatever audio we're playing. So it's just more communication, whether it's text down the line to them in breaks, G-chats, whatever you have. So
Yeah.
it's more requiring extra communication since we're not able to do stuff mid-segment through a talk back or in breaks or anything like that.
But also, there's no sports.
yeah,
So there's that. So how have you guys kind of punted, no pun intended, like through all this and there's lots to talk about still, but without sports, did you guys kind of freak out at the beginning? Like, okay, what are we going to do now? We're an all sports station.
well, the first week when we started, it was me and Lawrence were planning on doing something where we're just talking about sports but not the games. So we're gonna get a lot of guests up, and we're still doing it now. We're calling the segment "What You're Watching on TV." So we just ask the people who are in sports or around sports, during this downtime, what are you watching on the television? In Netflix, Hulu, whatever. But the NFL has hooked us up because they're acting like this didn't happen at all. The NFL has gone through, and it's like, okay, what's going on, guys? Like, they started their league year on time. They're gonna not cancel the draft.
The draft, yeah.
They're doing things the same way, and free agency started, and so we've pretty much been good on everything that we're gonna be doing sports-wise. Sorry. Yeah,
I know you got to pay attention. They're actually still working, folks.
Yeah. So Lawrence is on this app right here.
And you guys are still taking calls. Yes. Obviously, that's a key part of your shows every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, for this show, less than other shows. We only have 2 hours. We're on noon to 2.
Okay.
And so we don't usually take a lot of calls unless we have a thing that happens.
Okay.
Like Bears signed this guy. We want to have no reaction. But on a normal day, we probably take 0 calls. So we're just, the 2 hours we create between me, Lawrence, and Rick of what we're going to talk about. It goes fast.
Wow.
Like initially we thought we were going to be pulling teeth and, like our thing in our industry is February is the worst month because after the Super Bowl there's really nothing to talk about.
Spring training, that's about it.
Yeah. But
regular season NBA.
Yeah.
we were dreading this time, but the NFL has really hooked it up. This is the point after the NFL draft in late April. There's nothing.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna go to our plan Bs then. Just getting a lot of guests. We've had 4 guests on. We're gonna have 4 guests on this show in the 2 hours. That's way too much for our liking, but there's nothing else to talk about.
Well, you guys certainly have rose to the occasion for sure. Because when the dominoes start falling after the NBA canceled their season, I bet you everyone thought, "Oh my gosh, what are all sports stations going to do now?" But you guys have done really well.
One thing that's nice is it lets parts of the personalities of the host that you don't necessarily see come out, like whether it's expertise on
Being in their basement.
being in their basement or music or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're able to kind of stretch their legs on that a little bit.
That's true. The human side kind of comes out in all of us when something like this happens.
Yeah, and the audience has been nice to us because they understand, for the most part, some people are like, talk sports, but how can we talk sports with the thing that's going around us?
Exactly.
Go back to talking about sports in general. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's only a couple people. For the most part, the audience is like, yes, keep on talking about COVID-19 when you can,
Right.
but also sprinkle
Yeah.
in a couple times where we can get a distraction from what we're going through.
Yeah.
And we do that mostly. Right now we're replaying a Charles Tillman interview that Lawrence did back in the day, and people are loving it. On the text lines are eating it up.
Yeah, I just got the email, the official canceling of the London series, and I had tickets for that, so obviously that affects, I know, I kind of knew it was coming, but that's obviously something you talk to. You want to talk about the seriousness of the COVID-19, but you're also like, oh, I wanted to go to London, so you have that to talk about as well. Your sports and this whole situation does really partner in more than one way, It kind of keeps us feeling a little normal, and we can be disappointed about things that we're looking forward to, I think so.
Yeah, I'm sure people who bought the Field of Dreams tickets for the White Sox
that too.
Yankees.
It's in August.
I don't know, it hasn't
August
been canceled
13th.
as yet, but I'm sure it's going to be eventually.
Yeah.
So, it's very sad times that sports are not going on, and then you're looking forward to it. I had tickets to White Sox San Francisco. I've never been to San Francisco's ballpark, and we were going May 8th through the 10th, and that's been canceled. And I've been to San Francisco. I didn't like it necessarily, and so I was given it a second chance. The city in general.
I was there last year,
I went in
AT&T
October,
Park. Yeah.
It was cold. And then I was like, May's probably going to be a little warmer. It might change my mind on San Francisco.
Well, 2021 is our do-over for all the things that, everybody wanted to do.
Yeah.
So we're staying safe and inside. Thanks, you guys, for coming into work. It's very important. Okay, Ray Diaz, what are you working on? Now, Ray's kind of a jack of all trades because we use Ray during the Bears season as our board operator. He runs everything for WBBM during Bears games. So what are you working on now?
I just finished up putting our shows up on our website.
Okay.
Podcasts and stuff.
Great.
So I edit up audio and all that. My day-to-day personally hasn't changed other than not seeing all the hosts and everything as Rick and Herb explained. So it's kind of like a ghost town in here, as you know. So my day-to-day is the same. I'm still coming in, still doing my job, editing audio and all of that.
But I bet more people are seeing what you do now.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's even more important.
Definitely.
Keeping our spirits up, Ray.
Yes. And,
okay.
And it's really stressing the importance of cleaning around here.
Yes.
Wiping everything
For
down.
sure.
As you know, it's very hands-on what we do.
It is.
Share a lot of spaces.
Yes. And surfaces. Microphones and keyboards and everything. So, okay, keep your wipes handy. Thank you, Ray. Stay safe, you guys. Thank you. Okay. Now we're moving into the B96 Studios, and that's all music. So we're going to talk to the person in there and see what's going on there. I know a lot of DJs are working from home as well, but we do have to have someone in the studio running the buttons and the music and the commercials. And this is the jam studio. No one's here. Everything's automated. Woo! Jams. Okay. The thong song is playing. Wow, haven't heard that in a long time. Okay, hi. We are here at the B96 Studios. Here we go. Not a lot of people around these days. Hi, so can you introduce yourself? Tell us what you're doing.
Hi guys, so I'm Angie. I work on the morning show here at Jams, and then I also board up, so I'm running both stations right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so only a few of us can be in the building, and we still want to get music to you guys. So
Okay.
someone's got to be here, and that's me.
Wow, so because I just went into Jams and I said no one's there, so you're doing both of it.
Going back and forth.
Wow. Okay, so you rely a lot on automation normally,
Just
but
now.
but even more now, right?
Yeah.
So kind of tell folks, do you break in and talk at all during this time?
So no,
Okay.
I don't do that.
Okay.
But I do. So what we're doing now is
Yeah.
since I have to do both stations, I go and I had and I put it in auto, but I'm also segging. So say I'll pick two songs and then I'll seg them.
Seg means like back to back.
Yeah. That way there's no
Lingo.
Yeah, that way there's no pause when you're listening to the radio.
Sure.
If you pay attention when you listen, you don't really hear silence at all. So my job is to make sure that these are super tight and
Okay.
they're together.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I do put it in automatic, so I could take it out of automatic, but then I have to press these buttons.
Okay, so those are touch screens. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, they're pretty new, so we love them here. If it was in manual, I would have to sit here and press the button every single time for
yes.
element.
Right.
But right now, since everything's segged up, I already did that, and
Yeah.
I get to put it in auto.
Well, people at home would never know that, right?
No.
Everything sounds normal, and really music is really keeping people going through this tough time. Have you taken any calls or anything? Anybody calling you, kind of telling you how they're doing, or?
Yeah. So I don't put anybody on air because,
Yeah.
That's not my job. But
Sure.
I'm always like, if you want to talk, if you want to,
Yeah.
chat, I give our number. I put it on my social media, my
Okay.
personal one. I'm here to, talk or whatever. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry you're so lonely in here.
I
We'll come
know.
visit you more often.
Yeah.
Come to the newsroom if you'd like to.
Bye, guys.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye. Okay. So this is B96. They have a lot of records and pictures of artists that have come to visit here. It's kind of a cool little lounge. Radio stations have all kinds of cool memorabilia of the artists that have visited here. Little Tupac. Okay. That's Mary J. Blige, I think. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the newsroom and I'm gonna get my pass because I'm gonna show you one of the cooler things that we have at the station. Let's see. It's kind of a maze back here. I gotta figure out where I'm going. Okay, so I'm heading back to the newsroom for just a second. And then I'm gonna take you into our performance studio, which no one's there, but I want you to see it. It's where a lot of our music artists come and do little shows. Okay. Hold on here. Okay. All right. Hope you're not getting dizzy at home. All right. So, moving across the 9th floor here. So this is our hallway when you come visit us. Hopefully some of folks will come visit us when you're able to get out again. Some of our artists that have been here. Demi Lovato, David Gray. We have our video wall here. Chance, our Chicago boy. Chris Cornell. Okay, so, oh boy, this is our performance studio. Have to take my word for it. Let's see if you can see inside. No, it's totally dead and dark. Over here we have a culinary kitchen. You take my word for it. So the performance studio is a small stage and a board, and a lot of our artists come and do small concerts for listeners who win tickets before their big concerts. We've had everybody here from Nick Jonas to J-Lo to Dee Snider to, well, there's Adam Lambert. These are all the people that have been in our studios. Bye, Ray. Be safe. Okay, everybody. So I'll take you back into the newsroom. And if anybody has any questions to ask of us, I'll stay on for another couple minutes. Actually, I'm going to come and visit Cisco here. Okay. This is Sokoto. He's our midday anchor, handling a live broadcast right now of our mayor, Lori Lightfoot. So before we go back into normal programming, Cisco, kind of tell the folks what you do here.
So as an anchor, much like Lisa, I'm responsible for kind of playing quarterback here during the show. We have editors and producers and other associate producers and writers who are all putting a lot of things together here. But what we do is have a feed on all these computers of everything that they're putting together, and our responsibility is to read it, get it on the air where it's supposed to go, and then make sure that we are following our news wheel, which is you want to get the news in on time, the traffic, the weather, the sports, the business, all of that stuff. And we have to do that while operating what sometimes feels like an airline cockpit.
Yes, like NASA.
It does. It feels like NASA.
Yeah.
So it really is a lot to juggle while you're on the air. But once we sort of get the hang of it, I think we can do it.
And, you know, we've been talking, you and I have been working, 2.5 weeks on this since Election Day, and things are certainly far from normal here. How are you feeling, and how do you think our role what do you think our role is during, this unprecedented time?
Well, people are tuning into us as a utility. I mean, when there's really bad things going on, they want all the latest information, and so they're relying on us for that. So our job is stay healthy off the air, and then on the air, remain calm, but also give as many facts and all the information as you can. We don't want to sound paranoid on the air. On the other hand, we don't want to paint a rosy picture that the facts on the ground are not really secure.
And there's, not very few mediums that are available 24/7, 365, and that's us, for sure.
And this is what we're able to do. Right now, there are people in their cars, there are people at home, they're able to listen to us as this is going on. There's people who have to go to work who are able to listen to us, and whether they're getting the information that we curate and put in our newscasts, or they're getting these press conferences live, they're really able to stay with it up to the minute in a way that other mediums, they just can't do that.
Yeah, and Cisco's on every day from 10 to 3, so now you know what he looks like, put the voice to the face.
Yes, exactly. I'm so sorry,
No. We're all dressing down these days, even more than we normally do on radio.
I normally wear my Cubs sweatshirt.
Come on, you got to show that Cubs pride. Come on. Hey, we got to keep, our sports spirits up as well. He's a fellow Cub fan. All right, thanks, Cisco. Keep up the good work, and tune into Cisco until 3 o'clock. Okay. So, we're at my desk right now, and I'm going to check out some of the things that I'm going to be doing coming up at 3 o'clock. And this is my my wallpaper on my computer, actually. So, okay, I can't get on right now, so let's scrap that idea. Jeff Dankert is my afternoon editor, and he's busy putting together the show between 3 and 7. Hi, Jeff. He's another very essential employee for sure. He and I work together from 3 to 8. Okay, so we're back in the main lobby here. So it's been fun kind of giving you the tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you'll all tune in to us now. For those who didn't know about us, we've been around in a news format since 1968. I think WBBM was established in 1924, so we've been around a long time, and we're really the only game in town in Chicago for all news and talk, and you can get us as far as Milwaukee. You can tune us in on the AM from Indiana and Wisconsin, and most of North America can get us at night, so that's pretty amazing. I've had people say they've heard me all the way from like Omaha, Nebraska, or Detroit, Michigan, so that's kind of cool as well. So anybody have any questions? I'll stick around for a few more seconds. Otherwise, I got to get back to work. I'm back on the air at 3 p.m. And I hope everyone's healthy, at home, and safe, and keeping busy. All right. Anybody have any questions? Okay, everybody. I'm going to say hello and goodbye from Entercom Chicago. Stay safe and tune us in or log on WBBMNewsRadio.com or radio.com. We are there for you throughout this pandemic. Have a great day, everyone.